Hey, what's up, sweetie? Hello? Hello? Huh? They're just warming up. They're starting here shortly. All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for our third and final match of our Day 2 Kansas City Showcase here in beautiful Kansas City, Missouri. If you've been following along, Day 1, we had 3 matches. We went 1 and 3. So match number 1, TAV, was a win in 2 sets. The last 2 matches yesterday, both went to 3 with losses. So, going into Day 2, knowing that our record from all the tournaments leading up to the showcase, we were out of 13 matches, we had posted 7 wins. We're lining up here on the courts to cheer our student athletes on. Let's give them a round of virtual applauses. Every like, comment, retweet, repost, smoke signal you send these girls their way, they really truly appreciate it. And I do as well. So, tournaments landed us with 85 total subscribers. And we're looking to go viral with this team. Melissa Love 17, the 2026-17s showcase here in Kansas City. So I'm going to leave my volleyball stats here at the beginning of the match as I'm entering my volleyball dad area. If anybody's seen a photograph out there with my volleyball dad era, LeBron, I packed my shirt too, bro. All right, you've got to be kidding me right now. It's time for some serious volleyball. These young student athletes are set to battle against Aspire, which is out of Arizona. Now this team travels, and they travel to play teams that are from Texas, from Georgia, from Kansas, from Michigan, and now from Arizona. Who wants to travel all the way across the country and play coast or play wave? Who knows? Not me. All right, number 12, Marley Bemis. First serve of the match. Nice touch. Way to slow it down, Anaya. Nice touch up and over. All right, number 12. All right, Anaya tooled on the block. Quick little adjustment here on the camera. Let's make sure we're square here. All right, I'm getting some cheers from the sidelines. LOVB, clap, clap, clap. All right, we're tied at 2s. Lily Swanson, 6'4", middle blocker. Alongside her, Tristan Bailey and Jaden Meyer. Lily gets to it. Point aspire. We aspire to earn as many points upwards in the count of 25 each set. Look, if we go to 3, haven't played well there, we're looking to aspire to be first to 15. But based on how this team has played in the first 2 matches of today, in day 2 of tournament play, we're not looking to go 3. We're looking to take them in 2. So we're tied up at 3s right now. Go, Lily. All right, second time I've seen Liliana Swanson, number 5, our 6'4" middle blocker, back here to serve today, and the serve is good. Yes, and she's a regular serve beanie, she is. All right, serve is good, up and over the net. Jaden for the pass, Marley for the set, Tristan for the hit. Comes back on LOVB side. All right, we're tied at 4s. It's a race of 25. With those 2 wins earlier today, we got the street lights brightly lit to land with 3 wins today. But these girls need to compete at a high level and bring it. Yes! All right. Nice movement, nice defense. There we go. All right. We got some defense up there at the line. We got Jaden Meyer, number 8, checking out. Marley Demas, number 12, checking out. Sydney Neely, number 21, checking in. And lefty setter Leighton Devereaux back to serve. Serve is good. All right, the return passes through Love's hands. Now tied at 5. Some would say I have a partner in crime. Many would say I have a lifelong friend in Kenny Harrell. He's here on the mic with me. He may chime in from time to time. But at this point, we're going to keep bumping it like Beckham. Work out our kinks. Hit strong and smooth. All right, Gabby gets it up. Leighton for the set. Quick set to Abby. Into the net. Go, Abs! All right, flanked by Abby. We got number 21, Sydney Neely. 6'1" outside, and Tristan Bailey. The disadvantage of being in the middle court, we get a lot of balls on, so we're going to reserve that and do our best to keep calm and volley on, folks. Bit of an overset. 8 serving 5. All right, Gabby digs it, Leighton for the set. Back row attack by Anaya, number 7. Nice block by Tristan. Let's go, get there. All right. Just a bit outside. All right, we'll take a bit of a timeout here. It seems as though Aspire aspires us to keep running for the ball. Let's keep it in system and keep it up and going. All right, here we go. Game back on. 9 serving 5. And we are looking to aspire to change that scoreboard in our favor. Aspire's serve is good. Nicely set to our middle blocker, 6'4", Abby Harold, number 17. Hails from Redondo Union High, committed to Oregon State. Go Beavers! There we go. Abby said, keep that ball on your side of the court. We don't want it. All right, Aspire, 10 now serving 8. There we go, Gabby for the dig, Layton for the set, Anaya for the touch, back over the net at the joust. Anaya just puts a bullet over there. There you go, Layton. Gabby for the set to Abby. All right, a little out of system. But look, you got to be dynamic. You got to be different. There we go. Abby Harold's serve is good. Bullet goes out, no touch. Oh, they're saying. All right, 11 serving 9. All right, serve from Aspire comes over to Libero in the blue jersey. Sydney Neely up for the hit. Nice block by 21. There you go, Tristan. All right. Set to Anaya. Oh, lands it right on the right side of the fire lane. All right. 10-11 now. Sydney Neely checks out. Leighton Devereaux checks out. Marley Bemis and Jaden Meyer check in. Front row flanked by Lily Swanson is Jaden and Anaya. Back row to serve is Marley along with our libero Gabby and Finn hitter. All right, set goes up to Anaya. Anaya catches hands. Ball comes through. Ball comes through the block. Nice set. Nice set. All right, Anaya back for the serve. Nice touch by Marley. Anaya puts it back up and over for a free ball through Jaden. There we go. All right, 24 divided by 12. 24 divided by 12 is 12 on both sides. Joust with the net, puts it up. Gabby for the jig. Marley. All right. Anaya for the reach, comes into the stand. Hey Kenny, what's that new nickname Abby has? A beast. A beast comes in at number 17, middle blocker. Really smashing. Another beast. Check out. their side. Let's go, Abs. She's a beast. They call it time. Go, Jake. Maybe they don't. But it's 17, 18 now. Nice, strong serve by Kieran. Yes, let's go. This ball shall not pass. Tied at 18. Go, Jake. 36. Divided by 2. 18 plus 5. Ball. All right. You better stop, collaborate, and listen. That's an ace, baby. All right, serve goes a bit long. Good serve, Jake. 19 serving 20 now. All right. Jaden for the dig. The middle, Abby Harold gets set, comes back over. Tristan catches hands. All right. 2-1. Look, these girls. These girls play harder than I pun almost, I would say. All right. Abby's up there flanked with Benaya and Marley, our libero number 2. Abby says, no, you keep it on your side. Comes by Tristan. Nice slide from Abby. Catching that corner. What a play. Gabby checks out. Abby checks out. Lily checks in. Chris, number 3, our defensive specialist and alternate libero, checks in to serve. Number 3. Hails from St. Joseph High School. At 5 feet. Over the net. Woo! Unreturned. Oh, she is acing life one serve at a time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, let's go.
Absolutely acing life. All right, 23 serving 20. First set of the third match of today. Nice serve by Chris. Unreturned by LOVB. All right, Chris checks out. Abby checks out.
Go left side out!
Alright, serve goes to Tristan.
Let's get this, girls! 3-2.
Nice. Cross-court set by Marley to Anaya. Tristan for the dig. Point for LOVB. All right. So this will be set point. Marley back to serve. Lily's flanked by Anaya and Jaden. In the back row along with Marley, you got Tristan and Gabby in our blue libero jersey, number 2 at 5'3". Yes! Let's go! That hand said to the ball, no, no, no. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are fired up into our third match. We're going to give that set to LOVB handily. There's no other team I would rather award any set to than this group here. All right, as we reset the scoreboard, you can see LOVB is up 1. It is the best in first. The 2 sets, if it were to take 3, then they play to 15. We're not looking to do that. Not done well going to 3 sets. But look, there's always room for improvement. What we don't do today is everything we can get done tomorrow.
You're doing such a good job.
You don't even have it on, bro.
I know. It's so hard.
I'll carry you.
I'll carry you. You got the earbuds.
I'm jamming the music.
Oh. You're doing a great job.
I got some jungle going on. All right. We got hugs on the court. Hugs and loves all the way around.
Come on, girls, don't quit.
All right. There's something different. There's something different about this group
Let's go, girls!
that showed up today to play. Let's cheer them on. All right. We are at double zeros into the second set. Last and final match. We'll see where the ball falls in terms of tournament play tomorrow. Best guess, all estimates, we're playing somewhere between 1:30 and 3:30-ish. So anytime you come to the Kansas City Showcase Tournament, you're guaranteed 7 games. We definitely have one tomorrow. But we all win each and every day with these girls. All right, here we go. Marley. To the set, to Lily. Got them running out of system. That's good. Nice. Jaden for the hit. keeps it in the fire lane. Let's go. Hot red. All right. Anaya, a regular serve, Dini, aces that out. Great job. Well done, bro. All right, we have somebody that'll be joining our airwaves shortly. Nice long set to Tristan. Catches that back corner. Atta girl.
Hell of a shot.
Gabby digs that out of the campfire. Tristan gets the tool, but they are going to recover. Yes! And block! Oh! We LOVB that type of high-level play. Well done, ladies. Well done. All right, now back to the serve. Florida. Yeah. It's true. It's true. 5 serving 1. Love is up from the first set. There we go. Ball comes out. Indeed. All right, serve comes to Anaya. Marley for the back set to Jaden. Great hit by Jaden. Little out of reach for Aspire. They aspire to reach that kind of ball, unable to reach it. All right, Jaden's gonna serve now. Serve goes long. For the back row attack. Marley gets tooled. All right. Gabby for the pass, Marley for the set. Back to Tristan. Hits that far right corner. Nice touch by Abby, lands on LOVB's side. took 12 and divided it by 2. We got 6s both sides. Joust at the net goes in favor of Aspire. Got a bit of a sitch going on. Got a bit of a sitch here. We're going to work through this situation. Number 21, Sydney Neely checks in along with Leighton Devereaux, number 86, lefty setter. All right, serve goes to Anaya. Platform a little out of reach. Point Aspire. 8 serving 7. All right. There we go. All right. Great side out. Yeah. Many times when you need something, this team can deliver. And they deliver it handily. Leighton puts it up with an open hand to Anaya. Yeah, buddy. Let's take that side out. There we go. All starts with a pass to a set, to a hit, and a kill. Those are the side outs that we absolutely need. All right, fantastic. Listen to this, folks. You take 18 divided by 2, we got 9s both sides. It's a game. Second match. Second set of the third match of the day. Abby's serve is good. Solid. Let's go. We got a hit that goes outside the line. And if there's any point that I LOVE, it's any point LOVB gets. All right. Serve goes into the net. Now tied at Diaz v. Diaz. All right, bit of a lollipop up and over on the serve. Set to Anaya with a bullet.
No chance there, guys. No chance.
Point LOVB. All right, we got Leighton, Sydney checking out, Jaden and Marley checking in. Number 12, Division I Oregon State commit. Back to serve. Flanked up there with number 5, Lily Swanson. Our middle blockers, Jaden and Anaya. Our pin hitters. There we go. Another bullet. Is it going to be returned? And it's returned into the net of Aspire's side. 12, now 10. This is a bright, shining group of young student athletes, parents, families, and friends cheering them on as they just serve up aces. All right, Marley's serve is good. Gabby for the set. Anaya for a nice light touch. Up and over. Way to change up the speed. There we go. Anaya catching that back line. Woo! Let's go, girl. Number 7, Anaya Thornton. UC Irvine commit. Future Division I West Conference alongside Sydney Neely within that Big West Conference. That'll be fun. But talk about a tight team. Let's take a look and see these players play. All right, Lily again is up there with Jaden and Anaya. Marley's serve goes into the net. She's accompanied in the back row by number 22 Bailey, Tristan Bailey, and Gabby Kumagai in our blue libero jersey, sporting the numbered ghost. Nice back row attack. Comes back over, a little scrappy with a nice touch and a block and a shoulder push. That's a I love you kind of push on the shoulder right there. I love seeing that. I love seeing that. All right. Anaya's serve is good over the net. Point Aspire. All right, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will be our third and final day of this showcase tournament located here in Kansas City, Missouri. If you ever have an opportunity to check out the World War I Memorial or the Jazz Music Museum, highly recommended. And every place in between. There's no place like Kansas City. Yes! Woo!
There it is, Chuck.
There it is, Kenny. Rain and fire come thunder down. All right, Lily Swanson, number 5, our middle blocker, back to serve. Up there by our other second of 3 middle blockers is Abby, flanked by Tristan and Jaden. All right, Lily's serve is good. Yes! Oh, no, ball comes down on our side. Is that right? All right, serve goes to Anaya, Marley to Tristan. Nice hit, Jaden. Let's go. Good rally. Let's volley, believe in ourselves, and keep it going, ladies. Yes, let's go. Woo! What a rally, let's go. Ah. Scrappy point. Scrappy dappy. Scrappy dappy do. And that's what they do. All right. Leighton Devereaux back to serve. Serve is good. Yes! Let's go! That ball's... What? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Woo! Man. Palpitations here. Check your meds, folks. All right. Leighton, serve is good. Ball goes long, no touch. Point, LOVB. And there's nothing more than we LOVE than points awarded. And we're calling timeouts. They're going to taco about it. There's a lot to taco about. There's a lot to talk about. Our girls have a lot to talk about every night. That's why we really enjoy this time with our young student athletes. Giving them good life advice here. All right. 19 serving 14. We're going to to aspire for another 6 straight in a row points, but we'll take every one that we get. One at a time. One serve, one pass. All right, Layton Devereaux's serve is good. Up, off, some fingertips. Point, aspire. All right, Layton checks out.
You know what we need to?
Jaden checks in.
We need a side out here.
We do need a side out. Let's turn the tide and get these tables turned around. All right, serve goes to Tristan, Marley for the back set, Abby for the set. Nice recovery. Yes! Great back row attack by Anaya. Oh! And aspires to get it over the net. However, hits the pin. Hard-earned point. All right.
Fighting these girls.
A lot of fun, a lot of energy. Great serve by Tristan, number 22. Yes, well timed. That girl, Kenny, that girl. Couldn't be prouder. I would say that's a party right there. Yes, hammer. Out! Ball goes long. Point LOVB. 22 to serving 15. All right. There we go. All right. Got a little self-service there. Anaya changes up her timing. Oh! Number 17 comes back to the block. Don't think I'm surprised. That's the block party that number 17 is 6'4", junior, Redondo Union High School, future Oregon Beaver student does. All right, number 3, Chris, is back up to serve. All right, block goes through the hands of our setter. Here we go. Lily's our middle. On both sides. Marley and Anaya's for the set. From Tristan. Long tall ball up and over free. Back set with the slide. Lily's catching hands. And she absolutely comes down with an incredible point. Well done, girl. Yes. Can we keep her on our team? Because I would never want to give her up. Nice. Ooh.
Hit off the girl's thumb.
Well, if there was any lucky play, that was pretty lucky for Aspire. But you can't aspire to be lucky. You gotta aspire to be good. You gotta aspire to be great. And that's what these girls are. They are great.